need to build a little thing here just to make it easier to get my stuff out of here. There's 2. How are we doing on iron? Yeah, pretty good. Not terribly. More large tubers. Alright, now we need more steel plates. Just a couple more 100 more. If you don't mind, automated system. Alright. But now we have the massive hydrogen tank, and we're filling her up. So, the next step would be medical. And I need a couple, there's 3 major things I need. Magnesium for bullets. I'm going to need, I think, silver to be able to make the medical components. And I'm going to need cobalt. And I'm doing that in order to build large storage containers and things like that. Let's go ahead and put some grid underneath this guy. Could leave that one open. Why won't it let me put one there? Won't let me put one under this at all. Oh, because I don't have any steel plate, duh. Dummy. There we go. I'll leave that one. Probably leave that one open for a conveyor. Matter of fact, I might just put a conveyor tube on it. Facing down. Go. We'll go ahead and build that. That way, if I go digging around under here, excuse me, which I might, I'll have access to that. I may never get to it, but it's nice to have it there. There we go. Oh, you bastard. Alright, so the next thing is the hydrogen engine. Excuse me. Where's the hydrogen engine? I think that is a default game. There it is. Hydrogen engine. And I should be able to build that. Alright, so these things are always tricky. They for some reason they never want to start for me properly. But we'll put a couple of them right. The thing is, I could lay it on its side and connect them together, but I don't think that's necessary. We can just pop them right here for now. Man, they require a lot of stuff, don't they? But the main reason for this is to charge those batteries on that vehicle. So I go out, get the ice, fill this place full of ice, then I can charge those batteries. So I'm going to need plates, small tubes, and components. So we'll build all those up. And then the question is this motor running? Seeing it's not. So off, on. Now it's hooked up to the conveyor system, which is connected to this hydrogen tank. So the tank itself, yeah, it's not very full. So I don't really need them running yet, but the fact that they don't just automatically run is weird to me. But they always act like that. So I'm sure it's something that I'm doing wrong. If you guys know anything about that, you can let me know in the comments. I'd be glad to learn. Pt7. I appreciate the comment, but I don't understand that one. '07. Those engines are picky sometimes. Yeah, they really are. They really are. Off, on. Off, on. There was something I was doing before, and I can't remember what it was. Probably something to do with the command chair. Where you had to do it through the command. I can't remember. But like I said, these are kind of for future use anyway. See my batteries right now. I've got in this guy. I've got 144 years worth of power, but that's because I'm hooked up to the station. If I went into my individual batteries, 17 minutes, 21 minutes. Wow, that's not bad at all. Hydrogen engine. Oh yeah, now they're running. See? It's strange. Maybe it took a while. Maybe you had to have a certain amount of hydrogen. I don't really know, but they'll stop running once it hits 0 because there's right now this thing doesn't have enough hydrogen. Yeah, they're running now. See that? Not enough hydrogen in this tank, and that one generator is not going to be making enough for all of this. So we'll get some more of that here in a while. Let's see how we're doing on ice. So have we used up all that ice? No, still cooking it. Still got quite a bit in the connector there. So almost 100,000. But I can get more. I want you guys to see something too here. Oh, before I go out and do that, we need to address this vehicle. So I need to put a couple pistons on it, pick it up off the ground, drop the wheels down. Excuse me, that's what I need to do. So let's try that. 5. I don't want to screw this up too badly, but the piston's got to be higher than that. Okay, I can do it right here on the side. What are the odds that I'm going to be able to pick it up with 2 pistons without tipping the damn thing over? Well, we'll find out, won't we? Let's just see what happens, shall we? Piston 5 and 6. Oh, okay. 07's a greeting salute. Thank you. I'm ignorant to that. Old Eve Online greeting now. Use interwebs, but then too many acronyms. Yeah. Well, thanks for clarifying that for me. 07 back to you. So let's go up. We'll start with 0.5. And let's go ahead and put these 2 pistons together. We'll just put it on G for the groups. Just lift. Extend. Alright, I need to disconnect from the thingamajiggy. Back it up just a little bit. That's good. And extend. Okay. So obviously that's not enough. Let's go back in. Control panel. The lift. Let's say the maximum distance. I don't see it tipping over. Whoa, shit. Oh man, those pistons, dude. They are so like that. And I probably pushed it a little too hard. Okay, so the tube there, the batteries are still heavy, so it's going to push down the front. So let us See if we can put one up there. 5. Can. Alright. Let's go back in. We'll say control panel. Lift. And before we do that, this one has to go. Where were the others? Lift is currently at 0.9. So I need piston number 7 to also go to 0.9. Alright. And then we'll hit extend on lift. Should raise up the front one. It's going to have to be farther, obviously, because it is higher up. So we'll go back into that guy. Wish I could see this while I was doing it to make it a lot easier. Piston 7. I just got a little whoppy dog on me there. Alright, needs to go further. I'm going to say 1.3. Find if this doesn't just flip my rig over. Certainly don't want it to. There we go. Probably a little more. Let's go 5. 1.5 sound good? Chance there'll be a little explosion. I'd say 15%. You're probably low on that, to be honest. Let me find out. Okay. Yeah, nothing's fucked here, dude. Everything's looking good. Let's raise her up some more. You can change in options the menu to make it see-through. Oh. Oh, thanks, Chuck. I didn't know that. So let's see. Options. Display, maybe? Nope. Graphics. Nah, pistons are pretty tame nowadays, mostly. Yeah, I tell you, it, back in the day, it certainly was not. Do you know where this is? Is it under game? Control hints, rotation, crosshair, UI opacity, okay, background opacity. Oh, look at that. Parfait. Thank you, sir. That is certainly better. Alright, so now we can go in and say lift. We'll bring the maximum distance up. Shit. Damn it. Don't you roll on me. There's such a delay there. I gotta be patient. It's rolling back on there. I can put that battery back on the front, bring it back down. You bastard. I don't need this from you. Alright, G. Battery. I need some more power cells. Ooh, that's gonna take some getting used to right there. Oh, and I finally ran out of iron. Would appear so. Well, that's no good. I'm not in a good position to be having to worry about going out and getting materials right now. But it looks like I might have to, yeah, you're right about the piston speed. I could decrease that. But I tell you, I've already got this thing up in the air a little bit. I could get the front all jacked up. It'd be hilarious. I don't think so, though. I think what I want to do instead is get out there and just get some materials. I don't have to weigh it down too much, so let's go ahead and put the lift stuff. I'm doing the wrong thing. On retract. We'll go ahead and retract those. Put it back down on our wheels. And for you guys that are just joining the stream, we'll show you how this thing works a little bit. And a little bit low to the ground. Here we go. So we got a little desert area over here that I probably won't build on. Yeah, you're right, I could move those back as well. He's talking about the rear pistons being moved back. I think once they all go down at the same rate, it'll be a little better, and I can reduce the speed. That'll help. All right, so let's turn on this drill. See, it's already digging a little bit. Just on the surface. And I can extend this down just a hair. We'll get more there. See, this kind of stuff is why I'm really wanting to get these wheels a little bit higher up. Get them on solid ground here. And this machine works. It works really well on the ice to get all that hydrogen. Certainly not the prettiest of machines, but it's doing its job. Trick is not to let it get too awful heavy. Although I do have the pistons now, so maybe it'll go on up and connect anyway. But this is far more desirable than having to go in with a hand drill and get a bunch of materials, so that is what we're doing here. Oh, look at that, it's trying to spin because it's hitting those ditches. Definitely need more wheels, and they need to be, have to have more clearance at the bottom of this thing here. But you can see we're cutting a hole in the desert. Don't want to get too fast. If I could hit these perpendicular, it'd be better.
Meteor storm inbound.
Just make myself a little cross pattern here. Oh, too deep. Hit it at an angle. There we go. So let's just see what we've got here so far. Not a lot. Doing a lot of movement, but I haven't been doing a lot of digging, so let's just dig it. Yeah, it is a little plow machine. It's pretty sweet. That was the idea. Just let it coast a little bit. Yeah, I struggle with wheeled vehicles. I struggle on planet side regardless. I always used to start in space. I think it's a lot easier. But this is more of a challenge. I like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our way back. Let's go ahead and retract that as well. So we'll still scratch the surface as we go back, get a little bit more material, but not mess it up where I can't drive over it. Every little bit helps, right? Just not trying to go too fast. It's the first time I'm seeing those holes. Oh, meteors. I was like, where those holes come from? But that's from the meteor storm dropping straight down on me. All right, let's turn the drill off.